are a couple of homework problems from some of the things that were in module number 1. This is actually from section 11.2 in the textbook. So for the first problem, I have evaluate the factorial expression. It is 460 factorial divided by 459 factorial. Now this problem can be a little bit confusing because if you try to do this in your calculator, you're likely going to get an overflow error. So if I type in 460, press the probability key, that's the one with PRB, it brings up the probability menu, and I'll use the arrow keys to underline factorial, select factorial. So there's 460 factorial divided by 459, probability key, underline the factorial, select, press the equals to select that, and then I'm going to press equals to do the calculation, and it will give me an overflow error because these numbers are too big for the calculator. So what I have to do is I have to kind of look at it by hand. So it sounds a lot worse than it is. So if I look at 460 factorial, that means I'm going to do 460 times 459 times 458 times 457, and I would write all of the numbers down to 1. So I'll write times 3 times 2 times 1. The 3 dots in the middle represent the numbers I didn't write. The 456, 455, 454, 453, etc. So I have that for the numerator. The denominator, I'll write out some of these. So this denominator, I'll start with 459. 459 times 458 times 457 times 456. I'll put my 3 dots times 3 times 2 times 1. And once you have it written out like this, then it's easy to see that some of these numbers are going to cancel, like 459 with 459, 458 with 458, 457 with 457. Then if I'd written 456, 455, 454, they all cancel. 3, 2, 1. A lot of the numbers will cancel out. Look what you're left with. We're left with 460. So the answer to this problem right here, 460 factorial divided by 459 factorial, does equal 460. Now for the next problem, similar, I have evaluate the factorial expression. I have 114 factorial divided by 112 factorial. So, like I did on the last problem, I'm going to write out a few of the numbers. I'll have 114 times 113 times 112 times 111 times 110. I'll go dot, 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 times 4, times 3, times 2, times 1. So the dot, dot, dot represents the numbers in between 110 and 4. And I should say it represents the integers in between 110 and 4. For the denominator, I'll start with 112. 112 times 111 times 110 times 109. I didn't write that one. Times 4, times 3, times 2, times 1. And if you look at this, then you have some numbers that cancel. The 112s cancel, 111, 110, all the integers in between, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're left with 114 and 113. Those are multiplied together. So the answer is 113 times 114. And I will just type that into my calculator. 114 times 113. And I get 12,882. So my final answer, 12,882. So these problems where you get overflow error on the calculator, you really kind of have to step back and look at it on paper and figure out what's going on with it.